Welcome to the Heavy Rescue series on the Pinewood Farms map in FS19. We have just received a call for a crash on the interstate. A loaded dump truck has crashed into a guardrail. It lost its steer axle and lost control. 2 sheriffs have been dispatched and no injuries have been reported. It will be en route here with our brand new Western Star HR 150 Rotator. We'll do a quick walk around here, hop in the truck and head out. This will be its first job here. Very exciting to try out the Rotator and put it to work and get the road open as soon as possible. The entire right lane of the highway is closed. Even though it's off the highway, they are worried the dump truck could possibly roll over since it is caught up on the guardrail. Let's hop here in the Western Star, get all the strobe lights going and head out. We are just a few minutes away from the crash, which is pretty good for our response time. I'm very excited to be here in FS19 using these brand new tow trucks by Wood Meadow Farming. Luckily, there were no reported injuries. Now, one of the wheels did completely break off, and fortunately, it went off into the farm field instead of going out into another lane. So we'll get on the highway here, and it should be a mile or two up the road at the most. Within the next few days, we will be moving into a brand new heavy rescue shop. It will be pretty cool officially getting a shop for the series, and I could already see police trucks in the distance. We'll move over here to the left lane. We'll slowly cruise up on it. Looks like we got 2 sheriffs kind of having the entire right lane closed, and that looks to be a pretty big dump truck. Looks to be a 10-wheel dump truck. Alright, let's hop out, take a quick walk around, and then we'll talk with the sheriff. So it looks to be fully loaded with asphalt, which is pretty heavy. It looks like this axle seems to be broken. It's a little slanted there, and let's hop on the other side, and whoa, the undercarriage is completely gone. Looks like this tire is the one that broke, the steer tire. So let's look. Looks like no gas is leaking, no punctures in the tanks, which is a good thing, or else we'll have to kind of contain the gas. Looks like both these axles are good, so we should be able to lift this off the guardrail and then tow it back to our shop, which is a good thing. We'll come back here. Now the F450 is first out, and they always go and call the correct trucks or even call more trucks if needed. And alright, thanks for calling the Rotator, and back here. Alright, so I'm going to use the right lane, get set up, and we'll use the truck to lift it off. If you guys have not already, I do ask that you subscribe and join the channel. It's a pretty epic channel here with daily farming simulator videos, and I want to try to grab it from the back, lift the back off, and then we'll go to the front and lift the front. We'll get the stabilizers out. We do not want to be in the other lane. Looks like we are good there, and I do want to put the tow bar down as well. It's very exciting to get these brand new trucks here in the game. I've been waiting for them to be converted, and these are more than converted, completely reworked as well. Now we do have a remote control for the winch lines, which will be great. Now we do want to stay a safe distance away from the winch lines just in case they were to break, because this is a pretty heavy load and I don't want it to be too high up, just about there. I think a little bit less. Awesome, so we'll get the winch activated and let's put a winch line on it. Now for the Heavy Rescue series, I do plan to do more videos like this, out on highways, in the snow and different things, and let's start winching. So I want to watch the truck, watch the dump truck. We need to watch both, so let's see. It looks like we're good stability wise, completely lifting that right up and off the guardrail. So that looks to be good. We'll lower it back down, and perfect. There's not really too much to lift from the back. It's a pretty simple job for us. Let's hop back in here. Now we do have to readjust the truck. We'll move it to the front, lift it off, and pull it to the pavement to get the tow bar on it. I really do enjoy the Heavy Rescue series. Way back in 15, I started this, which was pretty awesome, and I do plan to do lots more with it, and I can't wait to get snow on this map. A lot of crashes in the snow, but it looks like we're good. We'll move forward here, and we'll move over a little bit more. That way we could get the road open, and this looks to be good. I want it winched almost fully on the pavement before we get the tow bar on it. Now we do have a few heavy wreckers, so that will be nice to try out instead of using the best truck, which is usually the heavy wreckers. But we got a chain on the front tow hook there. Let's kind of walk back here, and we'll just stand here and let's winch. Oh yeah, no problem. This thing's pretty awesome. We'll speed up the winch, and I want to move the boom a little bit more this way now. Awesome, so as we pull it, it should kind of pull itself off the rail. And our truck is sliding, so let's see if we could retry. We'll lift it a little bit higher and over. So it looks like, yeah, there we go. So sometimes we can't be too realistic, but we got it on the pavement, which is what we needed. We'll get the chain off, and let's see if we get the tow bar attached. Now this is one of the only trucks here that actually is working to tow with these new tow trucks, which is pretty awesome. Big shout out once again goes out to Wood Metal Farming for making this awesome pack, and I can't wait to feature more and more of these as well. We'll get this completely folded back up, and then let's see, there we go, put the stabilizers up, and then we'll get the tow bar situated. Now this might be a bit tricky to get it on the first try, but let's kind of see what we can do. And we got it on the first try here, so let's just kind of pull it off to the side of the road. I do want to release the air brakes now, get the hazard lights, and it actually does have strobes, so why don't we use those? And it would be pretty cool to get a light bar for the back that we could attach to the tow hitch. I think that would be pretty cool, but we'll get the hazard lights, beacon lights on, and there we go. So the truck is ready to tow. Let's hop in the police trucks and move them to the side of the road. They'll do a little bit more paperwork, and then the road will can now be open. The goal with the Heavy Rescue series is to get the road open as soon as possible. Closure is not an option, and the highways need to be continuing because they are pretty busy. A lot of trucks go through, and businesses need their packages, and the economy definitely needs roads to be open. But let's hop back in the Western Star and let's head out. Now I think we'll do a loop around and head back the opposite direction. Now this is fully loaded with asphalt, so we'll have to be tricky. It's going to be a little bit on a slower startup, but it's kind of see. We'll get our turn signal and we'll kind of get cruising here. Now I think one pretty cool thing that I might look into doing is having vehicles backed up on the highway, not like the traffic, but bring vehicles here to show like the road is closed. Let me know if we should do that. We can definitely feel the weight here. I mean, this truck is very expensive and it's pretty heavy. These rotators are probably just around $1 million, especially this one here. It's a pretty big one. And they are very heavy, and getting up to speed, especially with a tow, is pretty tricky as well. But you guys can see the wheels are turning. I mean, this is pretty awesome. For the first time, we have a fully working truck, which is great. Oh yeah, we'll be able to get back on the highway and head back to the shop. If you guys do have Instagram, go check me out at Square2448. I do post pretty cool daily pictures and updates over there and sneak peeks as well. And I really enjoy interacting with you guys, so drop a comment down below. Any feedback, any advice about the Heavy Rescue series, let me know. But it's a series I really do enjoy doing, especially using brand new trucks like these. It's a lot of fun. Perfect, we are having no problems, but you guys can see completely gone that entire front right axle, wheel, rotor, everything's gone. So I mean, that must have been a pretty big malfunction there in the steering just to completely have the truck break. The truck seems to be towing great, which is awesome. Definitely needs to be completely looked over. Some of the frame is damaged, bent, but it's towable, which is great. If it was not, we would have had to bring a little boy out here and put it on the little boy. But stay tuned for some pretty big semi-truck rollovers. I cannot wait for those coming up. It's going to be pretty awesome. We'll have probably multiple heavy wreckers and different things coming out to these crash sites, and some multiplayer action. Like I have touched upon, stay tuned for the video within the next few days. Moving into our brand new shop. I was going to do a building video, but I found a shop, so we'll just buy that one and get moved into it here on this map. This is a great map. I really do like the big highways. It looks pretty cool, and I will definitely add more and more of these highways as well. And we'll keep turning here. This truck has done a great job towing it back over here to our headquarters. Now, more than likely, we'll get a very nice shop. It could possibly be tomorrow, so just stay tuned for that awesome video. It will be pretty cool, featuring our new shop, having everything finally under one roof to do some pretty epic videos. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's heavy rescue video responding to a dump truck in the guardrail. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for all the upcoming ones and subscribe for more.